I wanted to say a lot, but now I can't remember what I wanted to say. But I do want to show you guys a couple of the moves that Francis told me I need to be doing, because he showed me that my body could get into a range that I didn't even know about. Well, I do know about it, but my body has never been able to do it really well, or at least I kept telling myself that with this ankle. So he gave me a couple exercises just to reaffirm the whole entire chain of it. Because when he was working on me yesterday, I literally felt like a rubber band. Like, I want you guys to think of our body as a rubber band, and we're coiled up. When we're coiled up, all our muscles are looser and looser, and here is where we know we're in a relaxed position, so we can take out the big knots. When he had me kind of ball up, and when he drove his elbow into my glute and then into my rib cage, and it felt like he was pushing some sort of blockage, fluid, whatever you want to call it, but I'm just going to call it a knot, because we're like big ass rubber bands, and just really needing this knot. And this knot, when he pushed down on it on my IT band, you know, it's on connected to the knee all the way up, it's on the outside, right? He literally felt like he was pushing into something and it was coming out the sides, and the pain was excruciating, but the mobility that I gained afterwards was new. I realized the last bits of fixing my foot is gonna be hard work, and a lot of pain and a lot of focus, but I got this far, and why wouldn't I keep going, right? And so now when I'm massaging or if I'm moving, I'm still every single day pushing through pain. I'm trying to manipulate my ankle into different positions, into new ranges, and it's literally teaching my whole entire body to move again. So because I forgot mainly what I wanted to talk about, well, kind of, I remember the beginning and I remember the end. I kind of forget the end right now. So I'm gonna do the 3 exercises that I remember, and I'll show it to you guys. Remember, it's for range of motion, right? One of my goals has always been to be able to do the Asian squat, you know, feet flat on the ground, almost feet together if you want it to be, but all the way down to the floor and not fall over. I can't even get near it. It's my goal though. I know I can do it if I teach my body to be in new ranges. I found stretching of the body has brought me so much closer to understand how it works. And it's quite painful. But if you could breathe through it, and actually, I feel like I've rewired my body to when it feels pain, that it feels good. Because I've realized how much pain we've had to go through to know how it feels good. Right now I'm rolling around on the ankle in circles, just feeling like I'm lifting each strand of rubber band to straighten it out through muscle engagement, through pressure, through massage, through balance, through focus. I feel like I'm going around and around and around my ankle right now, but holding it and pulling it in the opposite direction of my knee at the same time. I almost feel like it wants to just snap into place. I think once I'm able to finish this position that I'm trying to get myself to, I don't even know where it's going. I'm just going until something happens. And we always know that when it pops, it's healed. But it feels like it's bringing my the inner ball of the ankle out and back around or something. I'm massaging it really hard. It's like I'm flattening my foot out again. But I'm following that rubber band. It feels like a tube. See, I can feel it go all the way around and it connects to my hip. But I feel like I'm pushing this tube. Just saying, I'm just calling it a tube for now. It feels like an air bubble that I'm pushing through and just driving it through whatever obstacle, blockage, while engaging everything else. See, it's a lot. I've been trying to do stuff every day and learn every single day about my body. And so I wanted to say this, remember, when you're out in nature, you don't get all this noise. And what I mean is, when you're out in nature, you get to focus on your entire environment alone, aside from man-made noise. It's quite invigorating because your senses are heightened. You hear the chirps of the insects. You hear the shiver of a plant. You hear creaks, little cricks, breaks of branches and leaves. You hear everything because you can focus on everything in your surroundings. So you're able to focus, right? Easier. When you come back to the city, it feels like you hear everything even louder. I still feel like I hear everything so much closer. Like, living in a metropolitan city weakens us, it distracts us entirely. What we hear, what we listen to, what we watch on TV, closer to the EMF. It makes you focus on so many different things that you can't focus on what's right or what's wrong or what feels healthy. For everyone who's not moving, sitting in a car every single day, who's sitting watching TV every day, just sitting on a chair every day, someone's sitting at a computer every day. Dude, I did it too. But man, it really ruins our body. We need to learn how to relax because we're so tight. we need to start moving again as a society. It's just, dude, I'm watching. We were at MOA, and I'm watching people on those like little motorized. I don't know, man. They look like little go-karts in this little area. So you know the area provided them. The mall provided them. It's something that like should be just for handicapped people. I see young people on them. I see people who are capable of walking on them. And it's just like, this has become normal. People are so sick because they're not moving. Like, they're so used to being stuck in the sitting position, let alone working that way and becoming stressed out, keeping you there. We don't know how to move. Not moving is making you sick. Realize this because I never stopped moving before. I was always moving, and now I can't move. I understand how bad it is to not move. I've always been jumping higher, flipping farther, whatever you want to name it. That was the goal until you start forgetting about why you work out to begin with, because it's yourself. Dude, my foot is got such a long way to go, but in the scheme of things, it's almost been a year. August right now, September. September 22nd. That's when I did this. Jay Snips was just watching you. That's an 822. Dude, I've been reading The Alchemist to my kids. They love that book. I love that book. The world will conspire to work for you. My kids yell "Maktub" whenever I read it now. It is written, I say. And I'm just showing them how amazing God works. And teaching my kids that through effort, by the sweat on my brow, right? Is that said right? Everything is hard work, man. It's not supposed to be easy. But shit got real and instant, and people forgot to do the hard stuff along the way. Like, I did not think it would take me this long to heal. Oof. Anyways, miss you guys, love you guys. That's an 822. You guys see what's happening? Jay Snips. I watched Jay Snips today because I watch his videos every once in a while, and I like him because he's a dreamer. He follows the omens. I've learned to follow the omens with everything I've done too. It's understanding the language of the world and the universe. Yes, my love? You want to say hi really quick and then I'll turn it off? Say hi to the camera. Get lower, honey. Just say hi. Okay, want to turn it off? Love you guys. Daddy, baby time. Turn it off.